Welcome everyone back to Mr. Da Weather Updates, and today's video I'm going to look at my radar. Look at the UKV, having a look at the next 5 days, and it's days. Now, looking at the models, recent models from the GFS, ECM, and UK Met, it is likely throughout next week actually, you can see a thundery low moving in from the south, bringing some thundery rain and downpours in the southern half of England, perhaps even further north, which is obviously good news for people who are obviously desperate for rain. Along with that, we're also going to see, hopefully, a bit of a very, very, and I mean it, very gradual cooling trend as well, supported by the models, as the high pressure throughout the week will gradually weaken, and we may see some low pressure bringing longer spells of rain and showers and cooler temperatures. That will be after the Thundery breakdown, so that will be around the 18th and 19th of July. But if we go from now, these are today's maximum temperatures. We'll have a look at these, because these are actually some higher temperatures that we've seen, what we were going to forecast today. So we've seen widely in some areas the mid-30s. We've seen 35 Celsius in the southeast, which is, again, we've seen 35 Celsius so many times, and I thought this would happen actually. I think it's been at least 5 days or so. We've seen, 3 days. We've seen 35 Celsius. This could be the 4th day tomorrow. And also 8 consecutive days at 34 Celsius, which again is quite exceptional for the time of year. You can see the top temperature there, Wisley 35.5 Celsius, so that's most likely going to be the hottest temperature of the day. We could see some very similar values today as well. If you do have a look at the live radar, really there's nothing really much to say about it. There's some light showers, drizzle in northwest, and there's a little bit of drizzle most likely in northwest of Scotland. Not really rain at all. Nothing really much to say about this radar, really nothing at all. Okay, so let's have a look at the UK. We have a little observation and the temperatures of the next 5 days. As you can see, that was not today, it's for the latest. Here we go. So let's have the latest. You can see widely clear conditions today, basically. Not much cloud at all. Tomorrow, again, very similar conditions, very clear in the south. However, we can see some heavy thundery rain affecting Scotland. I think they're undoing it just a little bit. But could see some heavy rainfall in Scotland there. Otherwise, most areas are going to stay dry, actually. However, we could actually see a very small chance of a thundery outbreak sometime tomorrow, Friday. Very, very unlikely, really. I say like 20% chance of this happening. This is like northwestern areas, Liverpool, I think, and that's going to be rough. Very, very unlikely, really. But it's possible we could see some thundery outbreaks, but they're very isolated. Probably most areas will not see these, wherever they're going to occur in the northwest. Otherwise, southern areas mostly dry. Looking at Saturday, again, we've got heavy thundery rain pushing east. On Saturday, cloud thickens a little bit. We can see some mist and fog patches actually forming there, and it's another clear, bright day for Saturday into Sunday morning. And we've got mist, a low cloud, a bit drizzly and a bit dreary in the morning of Sunday. Otherwise, that's going to clear very quickly. Again, wider clear conditions, even starting to get a bit more clearer in Scotland. The clouds start to thin as the high pressure moves up north. Very nice, very, very clear conditions there. Looking over to Monday, once again the same, no cloud at all really. Perhaps a high cloud or cloud. Tuesday again, in the morning at least, got some thick cloud, some drizzle possibly in the southwest. Could even see some thundery outbreaks there. So that's great. And looking at northwestern England again, widely clear. as you got more south, there's more cloud. So let's have a look at temperatures. Let's see how accurate they've been today. This lets me, come on, there we go. See how accurate they've been today. They've been quite accurate at the GFS, maybe, ECM, sorry. Obviously we did see 35 Celsius in there, so that's what it's saying. So it's a little bit, a degree below. So tomorrow could be one of the hottest days of, well, this heat wave, basically. Obviously, you know, widely low to mid 30s. Mid 30s more compressed to southwestern areas rather than the eastern areas. And even in Scotland, the temperature's starting to increase. We could see an isolated 30 Celsius in southern Scotland. Otherwise, it'll be mid to high 20s in Scotland. It's more suppressed in the northwest and Northern Ireland. And then into Northern England, we've got high 20s, low 30s, maybe mid 30s in some areas. Then widely mid 30s in Southern England. 34, perhaps even again, we could see 35 Celsius possible in some isolated regions of the southwest. Looking, oh, again, it's still going to be quite a warm night, even though, obviously, it's been less warm than noticeable days. Saturday, the heat's more compressed to the southwest, really. Further southwest, we are seeing high pressure starting breaking a little bit. Northern areas melt back to the mid-20s, and northeastern areas could be in the teens. That's northeastern areas. So you have to go more west because they've got an increasing sea breeze, most likely destroying, well, and also some mist and fog as well. Most likely low cloud moving in from the east. But otherwise, wherever they're going to escape that, widely in the low 30s, maybe mid 30s, not as likely on Saturday though. 33, maybe an isolated 34 Celsius. Looking over to, what is this? Is this Monday? No, Sunday. You can see again, widely low, maybe mid 20s in Scotland, Northern Ireland, and Southern England. Northern England. And then affected areas in the far south, central areas could see low 30s, so 31, 32, maybe an isolated 33 Celsius. So gradually these temperatures are starting to decrease. Looking over to, what's this? Monday, still quite hot actually in some areas. Again, in Scotland, the same temperatures, mid-20s widely. Southern areas, maybe low 20s even. Let's have a look. South, and then south central areas, low, maybe mid-30s, not as likely though. So widely 31, 32, can't even rule out that isolated 33 or 34. And then that's Tuesday's day there. If you have a look at the Cape, just really quickly, just have a look and see if there's any thunderstorm activity. There will be, as we look at the latest UKV. For Friday is some intense Cape levels in the northwest, really. Not far from where I am, actually. It's great. Obviously, if you do see a shower, that could be quite heavy and thundery. But that's only there. Otherwise, nothing else until mid next week. And I'll show you what that is in a minute. Where's the UK? Oh, I can't find the UKV now. GFS. There we go. So this is the GFS 12Z run. You can see here high pressure to the south. That sort of retreats a little bit for the week. Then it goes back into northern, between Scotland and Iceland. We've got Thundery low, which will make an appearance as we go through the week. That pushes in north. Applying in some thundery showers possible. Some rain, heavy rain, much needed rain actually in southern England. So it could be a bit of a thundery breakdown there. And then as we go throughout the week, we've got more of a northwesterly airflow in some lower pressure patterns. And as we're going through 13 days away, 2 weeks, we've got a low pressure coming from Scotland and Iceland, bringing in a northerly airflow. Could be quite cool there actually. Very unsettled as well. A bit unsettled there as well. Pressure just starts building a little bit. You can see a bit of a tightening ice fan. It's going to be a bit windy there as well. Otherwise, again, could be a lot more unsettled for the end of July, with a thundery outbreak possible in next week, and then after that, cooler-ish and more unsettled. See a bit of Cape levels. I think they're underdoing it just a little bit. I think it will be pushed a little bit further north. Really, I think it will probably, because sometimes the UKV, some of these chief festivals aren't that accurate, really, these days, so I have to look at that. If you do compare to the ECM, you could see high pressure building to the south, and that's going to move to northwestern England. With that Thundery low moving in, being some unsettled, some Thundery outbreaks at times throughout the end of next week. And that also will get away into some cooler and unsettled air masses throughout the end of July. Look at the UK Met. Once again, we've got the high pressure building into the south, southerly airflow, that then retreats into northwest. So as we get closer to the northwestern areas, we are more likely to see more settled conditions. However, we've got that thundery low moving in for the week, with uncertainty again, but that will push in thundery showers, and after that will be in more of a cooler airflow and more settled conditions as well. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.